Now we review the 2022 Shudder exclusive release, The Lair. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater, and I have just seen The Lair. Yep. Shudder original, The Lair. American soldiers in Afghanistan fighting the boogeyman. Anyway, for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. So if you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, The Lair starts off with a English fighter pilot who has a rockin' body. I mean, she is just ultimately rockin' body, super rockin' body, and you get establishing shots telling you that she's had kids, which is really hard to believe with that rockin' body, and then she gets shot down. And you're sitting there going, oh no, the chick with the rockin' body got shot down! Then, of course, insurgents try to nab her, and she winds up, running into the boogeyman and some American soldiers. Okay? Don't want to give too much away. But honestly, there are Resident Evil games that remind me of this movie. Okay, and just so you'll know, the CG is not great. I mean, it is a lower budget film, and a lot of people are just crapping on this thing. I personally love cheesy science fiction. I mean, it's like, there's silly kind of reasons why everybody's stuck where they are. The biggest weapon that they've got doesn't seem to be taking down the Boogly Wooglies, which of course it would be taking down the Boogly Wooglies. It's just, a Barrett is going to take it down. It's like, I don't care if it's an elephant. It's going down, Oh, they have skin like Kevlar. Yeah, it's a Barrett though. So if you get hit with the Barrett and you have skin like Kevlar, your insides become paste. Anyway. So that's that. I mean, look, the monsters are fairly typical. They're big, ugly things with teeth and claws, dripping slime. Kind of remind me of my sister. It's before she gained the weight. There's one that looks like her, after the weight, but you don't get a good look at that one. It's like, there's glass in the way. But anyway, again, I don't know what people were expecting when they saw this movie. The acting is what you would expect. The characters could be stronger, but they're a group of misfits, and your final girl is the chick with the big cans. There is a humanizing element towards the Afghanis. There's one guy who's there kind of against his will, and we find out his backstory is he would really like to avenge his father, who never came back from a hunt. And I mean, it's a blink and you'll miss it kind of a thing, but he really gets a lot of closure in this movie. I actually very much enjoy that. Anyway, so yeah, look, this movie could not be better unless they had more money. The script is about what you would expect. There's not much you can do with this concept. And I mean, again, the set, it's like, okay, they're in an old Soviet bunker and they're running around, and like, I think that set's been used 1,000 times. But it's the set people have, and it just gets used over and over again. What do you want? Now look, for horror geeks like me, particularly ones who just love the heck out of sci-fi, this film was a must-watch. The second I learned of its existence, I already knew, I saw a recap of it, so I knew the entirety of the film. I knew how it started, I knew how it ended, and I still had to watch it. And I sat there through other movies, and then this came up, and I said, no, I have to finish these. No, I have to finish these. And then I watched this. So yeah, look. For those of you who aren't into these kind of movies, you could put it on your watch list very low. It's not a textbook great movie. It is a solid film that delivers lots of cheesy sci-fi and gore action, no nudity, and look, for what it is, it's well done. For Shudder, it's a very good movie. Shudder has released a lot of movies that are kind of, just long and boring, but the action keeps it going, And again, whereas I can say that there are a lot of things wrong with this movie from a budgetary standpoint, it ticks the major box of being entertaining. Don't go out there thinking that this is a film that, could rival The Graduate. It's got a low bar to clear, but it clears it well. So anyway, that's my opinion. Love to hear yours down in the comments below. I, of course, am Richard. Hi, folks. It's me, Barry, again. That's right, the strawberry poison dart frog adopted by Random Street Theater from the World Wildlife Fund. And I'm here to remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers, this channel buys one of these necklaces I have on, which are bracelets for humans. That's from the company 4Ocean. And they pull a pound of trash out of the ocean every time this channel does that. So you should be a good person, comment, like, and subscribe, so that this channel can afford to pull pounds of trash out of the ocean and adopt animals like me for conservation's sake. I'm Barry.